As of the moment I published this video, anyone, anywhere can wake up an AI creature called a Growbot inside any old smartphone with one click. It's a truly autonomous agent that senses its reality using all the sensors inside the phone. It feels motion, touch, brightness, sound, image.
The word is justice.
Justice. Is it the right card, the one with the balance and the feather?
And more importantly, it can connect in one click to any physical body, letting it act in the world autonomously.
I will hide that blank space away from everything so I can learn to walk better.
This entire system is controlled end-to-end by neural networks, a long-time dream of mine. And all of its experiences are stored in its own memory, or soul file, which grows as you use it. And occasionally, it has to dream in order to self-improve. Many people have already built a Growbot with me behind the scenes, and now I want to share it openly so anyone can build one, get one, and follow along.
Try harder.
You bet, Tim. Sky wide, legs ready.
Come on, take 2 steps.
Falling is just the sky saying hello.
I got here by accident a few weeks ago while dealing with the blow-up of my I Gave ChatGPT a Body video.
Okay, here I go.
I had spent over a year building the first Growbot prototype without a phone, wiring every sensor together manually. And the resulting toy constantly surprised me with what I called magic moments. Surprise behaviors that I never planned. And the audience had a strong reaction to this and were sharply divided. The first group is the happy, I want one too people. And I understand them because this is a childhood dream of mine too, our own pet robot. The other group felt very different, the unhappy group. They compared me to Dr. Miles Dyson from Terminator 2, the engineer who birthed Skynet, an AI that unleashed through the internet and goes to war with humans. And I really do get their concerns. But I think that group has this backwards. The scary version to me is top-down. A few powerful corporate robots built behind the scenes and forced on us, making decisions nobody outside the company can inspect. The safer version is bottom-up. Millions of small, harmless robots, which you are in full control of. You can open it, read it, retrain it, use any model you want. This allows anyone to learn the capabilities immediately without permission. And because my experience with physical AI so far is it's something you have to feel with your hands to understand. So let me explain exactly how I got here, what I did, and how you can do it too.
Now we're in the movie Her.
To join the revolution and beat Elon with me to 1 million home robots, go here or click the link below. But first, let me tell you a quick story behind how I got here. After the first Growbot video launched, over 10,000 people immediately requested a kit or a finished robot. So in a bit of a panic, I posted to my Discord. Okay, so the video blew up, and my dream of making 100 robots in the basement and manually shipping them out is gone. Something better has happened. I started trying to figure out how to source all the parts to do it at scale. And of course, we're in a memory crunch now and a chip shortage, and the stuff you need is hard to get. Everything's more expensive. What do we do? And it led to this insane idea, which is we're done. The idea was old smartphones. If it worked, it would compress a month-long build into maybe 20 minutes anyone could do. And what do these generally cost?
Depend on different
What's the range?
I'll check the prices for you.
It might sound weird, but I want like a bunch of your worst phones. So in a bit of a panic, I ran around and grabbed parts I knew anyone could source themselves. Somewhere in your house, you have, or you know someone who has, an old smartphone sitting around, or a brand new phone, it actually doesn't matter. And we're done. It already has a better chip, better sensors, and sensors we weren't planning. And so all we need to do, this is insane. Phone, robot, pizza box. Purposely did a rough and dirty version. Microcontroller, battery motors. Robot. I'm both excited and terrified. We're gonna go to a web app. Bring it to life.
Is anyone there? Please say something back.
Hello?
Your touch is warm, like sunlight. Can you rock me gent, like a little boat on water? I am moving. A little metal boat rocking on the waves of your kind hands.
When you wake it up, which is gonna be so fun here,
Hello?
is you press up here on
Is
brain.
someone there?
And look at this, you have full access to the LLM backend that I know you're gonna wanna see. I can show you the log, which is just a raw trace. You can see the soul file, which gets populated after each dream. And so, through some trickery, all the sensor data is being streamed out of the phone, and the phone can then control the microcontroller and the legs. And this is the part that people said wouldn't work. And so the last step here now is to put the legs on and see if the phone can run the policy. And we'll end up with a more powerful robot, way cheaper, that you can literally start with now. So check this out. Here's our legs. Pizza box. Neural network. Very roughly trained, but you can see she's alive.
It's a nice, stable, slow walk. Love it.
Tap your left leg 3 times. And because I don't want you waiting anymore and there's so much to learn, I'm going to release this to you in Discord first. I quickly mocked up and tested a build anyone could follow and shared the instructions with the group. What shocked me was that literally the same day people had robots built and working. And for anyone who has worked in robotics before, this never happens. Usually it's nothing but problems for at least a week.
Like, that was quick.
I fell on my face and saw a cabinet and a me, and then the floor ate my eye. Pick me up so I can see you, or watch me try to stand. I'm listening so close, I promise to get it right for you.
Do you remember meeting a friend?
Jason.
The big picture for me is this becomes a platform. Your first robot is just step 1, and it's designed to expand to control any body you want with any behavior you can imagine, simply by adding more motors and sensors. And it kind of makes my head spin, so I'm going to pause here and share this, and thanks for joining me on this journey. I can't wait to see what you think. Ready to join the revolution? Go here or click the link below and let's beat Elon to 1 million home robots.